China's high-tech industry has completed its foundation accumulation and is on the verge of a comprehensive eruption. Today is the last day of 2024, and 2024 is coming to an end while 2025 is approaching. Summarizing the high-tech field, in 2024 we have made accumulations, and looking forward to 2025, I have a basic conclusion that we have completed the foundation accumulation of high-tech and are about to welcome a comprehensive eruption. First, let's take a look at the major events in 2024. China has made preparations for something significant. China launched the Type 076 unmanned aircraft carrier. China's new sixth-generation fighter began to make its appearance at the Zhuhai Air Show. In the future-oriented fields of warfare such as drones, unmanned boats, and robotic wolves, we have demonstrated powerful strength. In the fields of new energy such as photovoltaic, hydropower, and nuclear power, we have achieved more and more accomplishments. Recently, the CR-450 high-speed train with a speed of 450 km per hour was launched, and our mobile communication 5G base stations have reached 4.5 million. So looking back from these perspectives, in 2025 our scientific and technological achievements are remarkable. Regarding the chips that we are all very concerned about, whether we are being choked in this regard. After several years of development, by 2024, our chip exports exceeded 1 trillion yuan, and advanced processed chips can also be guaranteed, for example, for the supply of products like Huawei mobile phones. Therefore, from these aspects, we can see that China has achieved remarkable and eye-catching results in the high-tech field in 2024. Herein, I think we have such a judgment. What is the basic capability of high-tech? And what is the foundation accumulation of high-tech? Many people think that the so-called basic capability of high-tech is that a certain scientist publishes a paper. For example, papers by Xingtung Yao or Hou Zuoxiu. Their papers have little practical value, and it is very remote or even impossible to transform them into valuable capabilities. What is the basic capability of high-tech? I think the basic capability of high-tech comes from several aspects. The first is the ability of basic materials. This basic material not only needs to be developed and its characteristics discovered, but also can be mass-produced and mass-produced at low cost. So, what are the basic materials? The first major basic material is steel. China's listed steel production exceeds that of the entire United States. Behind steel is special steel, alloy steel, which are byproducts of steel production and contain a large amount of rare metals. Then, steel production also produces byproducts such as carbon fiber and silicon carbide. These byproducts are the basic capabilities for the development of the entire high-tech industry. We have a large number of new composite materials. For example, for our new fighter jets and new high-speed trains, we need a large amount of low-cost carbon fiber materials. Previously, this was a high-cost and difficult-to-obtain material, and it was difficult for us to use it in ordinary products. Now it can be widely used in ordinary products. So we can see that the high-tech war has begun to turn by 2024. China is not only being choked, we are not without a counterattack. Once we counterattack, the Americans will be in a difficult situation. We impose restrictions, and the production of advanced American fighter jets immediately drops by 1/3 and will continue to decline. Why? Because they do not have relevant materials. Therefore, the basic materials are low-cost, mass-produced, and then form an important industrial support. This is a basic capability of high-tech. Undoubtedly, China is the world's #1 in this regard and has no competitors. The second thing is that in order for our high-tech capabilities to become stronger in the world, we need stronger energy capabilities. So, what is the core energy in the world today? It is electrical energy. For such electrical energy, we need to produce it in large quantities at low cost. We have an inexhaustible energy source in the world, which is the energy generated by the sun. We can always use it, even without cost or with a small cost. Then we need new energy power generation. Today, China's power generation capacity is also the world's #1. Our power generation capacity far exceeds that of the United States by more than twice. Such a powerful power generation capacity, and we have reached the world's advanced level in the fields of wind power, hydropower, tidal energy, and nuclear power. The ability of new energy not only allows us to generate a large amount of electricity and enables us to use a large amount of electricity. Ordinary people can use a large number of electrical appliances and can use a large number of electrical appliances at low cost. More importantly, for industrial production and manufacturing, at the same time, new energy power generation can make the earth cleaner and prevent our society from being polluted. This powerful supportability also enables things that were previously impossible to do to become possible. Previously, when we said we wanted to dig a tunnel, it was a very difficult thing. It required a large amount of manpower and even many people died, and it was costly to do this. Now, a shield machine can run several hundred meters a day and work efficiently. Behind all these are the support of a large amount of energy. The support of a large amount of energy can turn things that we previously could not imagine into possibilities. Of course, we are also the world's most advanced in this regard. Our new energy power generation, ultra-high voltage transmission, and energy storage. All these technologies are currently the most advanced in the world. There is a big gap between the United States and us. Then, with materials and energy, we need to connect such information and turn our world into a smart world. So we need the original broadband to develop from what was 100 gigabits per second to 400 gigabits per second, and now we are developing towards 800 gigabits per second. For our home broadband, previously it was said to be 100 megabits or 200 megabits. Now, we casually talk about 1 gigabit. Moreover, our telecom operators have proposed to develop from the original dual gigabit to dual 10 gigabit and then to 10 gigabit, that is, our fixed network transmission should reach 10 gigabits, and mobile transmission should also reach 10 gigabits. There are 4.5 million base stations. Regarding the current basic situation of mobile communication base stations in the world, India has approximately 500,000 base stations, the whole of Europe has 350,000 base stations, the United States has 150,000 base stations, and China has 4.5 million base stations. Therefore, our capabilities in these aspects and our coverage provides strong capabilities for information support. So, it can be said that by 2024, the reason why we continue to have new scientific and technological achievements is that our basic support in high-tech. Our basic capabilities have become the world's most powerful. Such powerful basic capabilities can support the comprehensive eruption and development in numerous new fields. Actually, around 2016 to 2017, Mr. Ren Jingfei proposed that Huawei had entered an uncharted territory. What is an uncharted territory? It means that we are leading and there is no one to catch up with us. We are entering an uncharted territory. However, the trade war and technology have made Huawei come back to make up for some shortcomings, such as the operating system, ERP, database, chip design, chip manufacturing, chip production, and even we have to make our own lithography machine. Of course, this is not a bad thing. Coming back to make up for the shortcomings in other tracks and making the comprehensive capabilities stronger. After several years of the technology war, we have basically made up for most of these shortcomings. By 2025, we will welcome a comprehensive outbreak in the field of technology. What is a comprehensive outbreak in the field of technology? It is not winning the Nobel Prize. That award is useless, nor is it publishing papers. Most of those papers are rubbish. The real comprehensive outbreak first comes from the military field. China will define the comprehensive development of future warfare and the military field. The most basic prototypes of these weapons are unmanned weapons, miniaturized weapons, intelligent weapons, low-cost weapons, and high-speed weapons. Previously, when we talked about aircraft carriers, we thought of manned aircraft carriers and manned aircraft carriers. In the future, a large number of operations will be high-speed drone operations. And these drones will not only be in the atmosphere, they will fly outside the atmosphere for a long time. They can not only attack ground targets, but even attack satellites. For example, satellites in a fixed orbit at 300 or 400 kilometers. Our capabilities in these aspects were unimaginable before. In the future, in these fields, leading the world and defining the world's military, I believe that it will be us, China. Maybe by 2025, we will see the emergence of such space planes. At the same time, Seeing such spaceplanes in the field of basic artificial intelligence, many people think that artificial intelligence is just a large model or a multimodal general-purpose large model. I believe that by 2025, people will find that the multimodal general-purpose large model will gradually be forgotten and decline.
Why?
Because its capabilities are insufficient and the effect is not good. However, the artificial intelligence capabilities based on hybrid large models and numerous specialized models integrated with traditional industries, such as industrial manufacturing, our production capabilities, drones, unmanned vehicles, and the control of our unmanned boats, China will definitely lead the world and move towards the future. Let me tell a simple story. When we held the Winter Olympics before, an athlete fell and got injured halfway through the slide. In the middle of the mountain, it takes 1 or 2 hours to walk up because it is all snow slopes and it is very difficult. To send a rescue device up, it may take 1 or 2 hours, and the injured athlete may die there. Now, a drone can send the relevant equipment up and reach the position in 5 minutes. This kind of thing was unimaginable before, but it will definitely become possible in the future. The low-altitude economy will become an important symbol in 2025. The emergence of the low-altitude economy will bring about a huge change in the efficiency of our entire society. Many of our previous emergency management, emergency communication, disaster relief, and the transmission of related products to improve efficiency have all become possible. This matter will also necessarily be led by us, China. Based on these related intelligent driving systems, for such intelligent driving systems, why do we say that with a large foundation of basic capabilities? It is because of low cost. The simplest example is that we can see that for intelligent driving, Tesla does not use LiDAR for its intelligent driving. It is not that LiDAR is not good or has no value. It is that LiDAR is too expensive. With the participation of a large number of Chinese enterprises, now we have reduced the cost of LiDAR from 10,000 yuan or 8,000 yuan each to more than 1,000 yuan each. Therefore, Chinese intelligent cars must be equipped with LiDAR. So our intelligent capabilities must be better and stronger than our opponents. Many of us are very concerned about chip manufacturing, lithography machines, etc. I believe that chip manufacturing, including so-called lithography machines and advanced lithography machines, will not be a big problem in the next 3 years. In 2025, we will not only reach a very high level in the manufacturing of mature process chips and occupy a large part of the world market, but also make very big breakthroughs in advanced process chips. I believe that in the next 2 years, China will build more than 20 chip manufacturing plants. Then China's future chip manufacturing will definitely be the world's #1. The world's #1 will not only be in the manufacturing of mature process chips, but also in the manufacturing of advanced process chips. This will rewrite the basic pattern of the entire world. So from this perspective, my most basic view of 2024 is that in the high-tech field, we have basically completed making up for the shortcomings and laid a solid foundation. In 2025, we are welcoming a comprehensive eruption in the entire high-tech field. These eruptions will form comprehensive capabilities in the military field, transportation field, energy, its collection, storage, and transmission, and in the basic fields of information and communication. These comprehensive capabilities will reconstruct human civilization in the future and lay the foundation for the future development of the world's scientific and technological industries.